It's hard to believe that it's coming up to a year since this literally hit our TV screens. Oh yes, remember? Of course you do, absolutely. This disgraceful behaviour was caught on camera, and as we all saw, of course, Prince Harry looked rather uncomfortable to say the least, but nonetheless sat there and allowed his wife, someone who had literally zero respect, clearly, for the British monarchy, to mock exactly what it meant, particularly to a lady who'd spent 70 years on the throne, giving her all, quite literally dedicated to service. As I told you before, it was interesting to find that the director did suggest that, perhaps there were certain elements that she may want to cut out. But apparently she felt that this showed her fun side of things, and more importantly, would make the British public like her for seeing her fun sense of humour. How miscalculated could you get, or indeed was it? But now, obviously, Meghan and Harry have a bigger problem. And as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to have your company. This is a problem, a huge problem for Meghan Markle, because as we told you recently, strutting up and down the carpet for the variety, do, which really was again overshadowed by that salacious book. Meghan head to toe in beige, looking rather resplendent, of course, and teasing exactly what we can look forward to from her and Harry's entertainment mogul business. Archwell, so many things on the slate that we're all going to be stunned by. She couldn't share them, of course, because none of them have been fully signed off or fully funded yet. But, that's just a glitch, isn't it, in the world of show business? What's the problem? What's interesting to note now, though, is this, that Harry and Meghan's docu-series, which they're now describing as a film, not a reality TV show, well, seemingly everybody's bypassing it at the forthcoming Critics Awards and stuff like that. Their new agency have put this particular series forward alongside of, well, rather disinterested now, Netflix, to see if they can pick up any award. I mean, quite frankly, they're looking for any award that Meghan could show up for, pick up an award and gloat, basically saying Emmy Award winning, Critics' Choice Award winning, you name it. As we told you recently, Meghan herself was open to the idea of popping up at next year's Oscars. She didn't mind whether that would be presenting an award or indeed coming alongside somebody. She just wants to attend. She has something to sell. That is a product, Meghan Markle. As she's pointed out, all of this white noise surrounding the royal races and the debacle of the book, well, that's not her problem, not her doing, allegedly. Now you see the problem that her agency has, though, is if you can't get any particular sphere to give you an award, a nomination, then you have a huge problem. And the huge problem is not just for Meghan and Harry themselves, although I would suspect that Prince Harry hopes that this particular whole episode could be buried in the midst of time. But more importantly, literally, for Meghan, what if she can't become an award-winning docu-series executive producer? What next? Now, of course, moving forward, she, as I say, is more than happy to be considered, at least to attend certain award ceremonies, to let them know that Archwell is a powerhouse in the making, and more importantly, something that people will want to watch in 2024. Big, tough times for her agency, but even tougher for Meghan. If you can't get a nomination, where do you go next, particularly when you're billing yourself as the most streamed event of 2023? Interesting times. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.